with DeMarco Murray. They're in the backfield. You're going to see Darren Sproles. You're going to see Ryan Matthews. Jordan Matthews and Nelson Aguilar, young, exciting receivers. You'll see Brent Selleck and also Zach Ertz, who will play. John, the two Jasons, Peters and Kelsey, two of the best at their position.
And this Eagle offensive line in great physical condition for these big men.
Here's Murray running right, got the edge, and Murray's in for an Eagles touchdown.
That's that sweet play, and it's a nice run by Murray, but not many teams have a center like Kelsey who can pull around the horn.
Play 13 of the drive is Bradford. Murray, touchdown.
Pass protection. Sam Bradford moving in the pocket, keeps the ball in a throwing position, and
Eagles thinking about challenging. They just let it roll on 1st and goal from the 1. It's handed off inside, and on the second effort, it's a touchdown run.
I had Paul Worrell as my grinder to start the game. Ryan Matthews just grinded across the goal line. One-on-one. Old-fashioned hamburger drill at the goal line. Matthews wins.
I don't know if we'll ever know. He's pretty business as usual, pretty straightforward. Here is a down for Jordan Matthews with 1:21 left. This is a demoralized offense. Can't even celebrate as this extra point would make it a 10.
Down the field, John. Whatever you got to do. Here's another punt. Great kick. Sproles all the way back to the 10. Going forward. Sproles making people miss. Still going. Darren Sproles. Look at him go. One man to beat. 89 yards. Touchdown. The 6th time in his career he's done just that.
The little engine that could, Darren Sproles. He's done it throughout his career in his 11th year, and these don't look like 11-year-old legs. He's flying through those holes, breaking tackles, and when you get him in space, good night. They needed explosion, and Darren Sproles said, here you go.
Boy, that was a tremendous run. Patience at the beginning. I mean, John, that was an excellent punt to the corner. Directional kick. He couldn't do it better. But Sproles is as good as they come. And for an Eagles team that had 7 special teams touchdowns last year, you know what? The offense is struggling. Get it from there. 8th play of the drive. 3-man rush. Bradford lets it fly. Matthews has it. Touchdown.
Chip Kelly says, we had it once, we dropped it. We're going to come back to it, see if they can cover it.
Goal. Sproles up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown. And the Eagles are laying the wood to the Jets here in this first half.
For the Redskins, but what happens is the Redskins go into the locker room. They should go in the locker room. They should stay on the sideline. You know why, Rhett?
Why?
Because when they come out in the second half, they try to give the game away.
Well, DJ, I mean, like, they've been setting up this play all year, right? This Riley Cooper.
Finally, time to cash in that over the top to Riley Cooper. Look, they got a couple big plays, some chunk plays in the second half.
Eagles down 13-6 after a missed extra point.
And a missed sack.
All right, so second half here. There's Bradford, finds his tight end, Brent Selleck. Bradford, play action, down a field goal. And he's got Miles Austin. They have the chunk plays going.
Chris Culliver, 29 right there for the Redskins, was not healthy today. You can see
24-yard run by DeMarco Murray. Taking one way, come back the other way. And that's Huff inside the 20 and Huff to the end zone.
up-tempo play, I think, got to them a little bit.
Chunk play of this drive, a 10-10 game into the hands of Matthews. And a touchdown.
Talked about dirty runs, right? Where you have to get them something that may not be there. They may have more people than you can block. This was a grimy, nasty run by Ryan Matthews.
Time to go get sacks like that.
Right now another golden chance, and it is Riley Cooper watching Brent Selleck run right by him to the end zone. A touchdown. Of the NFL. We're going to check in with Mike Kill in a moment as DeMarco Murray finds
Tight ends to the top of the screen. Bradford's looking for one of them downfield. It is Riley Cooper breaking across. He's got it for the touchdown.
What a great response by Philadelphia. And Bradford fights right back. They had a huge tendency coming in here tonight when Bradford was under the center. So far, they haven't.
Maxwell still over here with Beckham. Some safety help as well. Manning working the other side. It's picked off Nolan Carroll. Pick six, Eagles.
Nolan Carroll might be the best coverage corner the Eagles have had throughout the first 6 weeks of this Cedars. Great finish.
And Murray finishes with a touchdown.
Got to keep feeding him the rock. Good work by the Eagle offense, getting to a two tight end set and featuring DeMarco Murray. And there's that patented stiff arm.
He's a good one.
2nd and 7, and now cutting it back is Matthews. And Matthews into Carolina territory. Out in front. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ryan Matthews goes 63 yards. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Philadelphia.
This time, the speed worked against him. Ryan Matthews, we've been kind of waiting to see this all night. Kuechly is going to overrun it just a bit, and Matthews comes back out the other way. Anytime you have that kind of speed at linebacker, you have to try and go backdoor, cut it back behind them occasionally, run some reverses. And I tell you what, Ryan Matthews has had a good year. When they gave him a real chance earlier against the Jets, he responded over 100 yards.
Made a 4th down on their touchdown drive. Here's Murray in the game as the back. 4th and goal, and Murray will bull his way in there for a touchdown. So they almost score on the Sproles play, and then Murray's able to take it in.
Really nice job of scrambling here by the center, Jason Kelsey. And across the field, that time got Byron Jones.
1st and goal. Matthews swinging to the outside, to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And Hitchens gets hurt on the play. So the guy who comes in for Lee still on the sideline, he said count on it. Jerry Jones is counting on it, so is Steven. 2nd down and 7 at the 36-yard line. Oh, picked off. That's Hicks. Jordan Hicks with the play of the night. To the outside he goes, and Jordan Hicks, who's done such a phenomenal job in his rookie season as the 3rd-round draft choice, puts Philadelphia out in front again. Matthews now in the game at the 41-yard line. And Bradford fires, and that's caught on the run. And inside the 10 and to the end zone goes Matthews for a touchdown to win the game. 41 yards to Jordan Matthews. Hardy almost got to Bradford, but he's able to get it away. And the Philadelphia Eagles are exultant.
So the Cowboys have now dropped 6 in a row, go on the road for 4 of the next 5. Philly goes to 4-4, and they get to play 5 of the next 7 in the friendly confines of the Link.
A lot of contact right here going on down the field. Jordan Matthews going to go there, and then Byron Jones, as he tries to recover, simply cannot keep his feet. And what a nice way to end this thing for Sam Bradford and Jordan Matthews. Both of them have had their issues. And for Jordan Matthews, good night tonight, and good night.
Jason Peters. 3rd and goal at the 2. And Kelly starts at the right tackle. He had Cooper. Now the pressure is applied by Shelby and by Sue, but a wide open touchdown, Josh Huff. Huff with his 2nd touchdown reception of the season.
He plays. I mean, they'll run the same run 3 times in a row.
2nd goal, Matthews again. That is a touchdown. 1 yard. It looks like they're running on the number 31 run defense in the NFL.
That made defenses scared of him holding it and taking off.
Chip Kelly said this guy knows our offense, and there is a slant caught at the 30-yard line by Huff. And Huff still on his feet to the 10. He'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. .39-yard touchdown strike. When it looked like the Eagles may have coughed it up in their own end, they get the ball back and strike quickly. Yards rushing, nearly 6 yards a clip. 3rd and 3. Sanchez gets it out to Sproles. Sproles has running room. Sproles inside the 20, 10. He'll score. You've been touting that all game long, David Neal.
I have. Terrence Sproles is a matchup nightmare. Great job by Mark Sanchez looking off, throwing the screen to his right. Kelsey Tobin able to get in the open field to set things up.
Sanchez at the controls, 3rd and goal. Pass is caught. Touchdown. Selleck. And he had to fight his way in. One of 2 healthy tight ends, and how healthy is he after that? Lost big at home to Tampa Bay last week, and they're going to lose big on the road here at Detroit today. Penalty flag is down as Matthews is in for the touchdown. Flag is thrown in the secondary, and it's against Detroit. Looks like the touchdown.
3rd and 4. Riley Cooper in motion. And Bradford looking around, and he finds Zach Ertz in the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice job by the offensive line and giving Sam Bradford plenty of time to find Ertz.
And Ertz shaking up. It's a good question. You just can't put into words. As this is blocked by Philadelphia, and it will lead to a touchdown. Najee Good recovers the block punt, and my oh my, how that changes the complexion of this game. It looked like it was Chris Maragos who blocked the punt.
And his description of himself as a special teams guy is that he is a speed penetrator, and he comes right up the middle untouched, does Maragos. And Najee Good on the spot, scoops and scores. Maragos has been a terrific special teams player his entire career.
26. Trips to the left, Amendola, Chandler, and Keyshawn Mark. And Brady has it intercepted, and that's Malcolm Jenkins on his feet to the 20, the 25, crossing midfield. Malcolm Jenkins will go the distance for a touchdown. No penalty flags on the field, and don't look now the first time in his game.
Momentum swing after momentum swing in this game. Unbelievable. That's what happens on the defensive side when you're relentless and you keep attacking the ball, you keep running and making things happen.
So take a look here. This is Amendola going to run the route into the teeth of the defense. And Brady tried to thread it through double coverage. I think that ball was tipped by Walter Thurman, number 26. And off of the tip, Katie. Excellent coverage downfield by the Eagles secondary, which led to Tom Brady's aborted scramble.
Well, the last time you may remember, Sproles had it bounce, and it cost him big-time field position. And he will handle this one from the 18-yard line. Look out! Sproles down the sideline with a punter to beat. Still on his feet, no penalty flags. 100-yard return on an interception by Jenkins. And now an 83-yard punt return for a touchdown by Darren Sproles. And don't forget, oh, by the way, a block punt return for a touchdown in this game.
And sometimes it's the block you don't make. Watch Chris Marigo's 42, because he makes a really intelligent play downfield. He's going to come from all the way in the interior, and watch him here. He could throw a block against Nate Ebner to be a clip. See what he does? Look at that. See what he does? He just kind of shields him off and doesn't throw the block. And that allows Sproles to get...
Next Saturday.
I think they want to throw the ball here. Zach Ertz is a prime target in this situation.
3rd down and 2. They fake the handoff to Sproles. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jordan Matthews. And the Philadelphia Eagles have taken a 3-touchdown lead over the once-beaten New England Patriots.
Challenge for the Bills on defense.
Eagles go 2 tight ends, Selleck and Ertz on 1st and goal. Sproles sneaking into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown.
Run inside. They're winning the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Bradford from the gun. This is 2nd and 26. Coming for him again. Bradford steps up, takes a shot down the field. He's got his man. Aguilar into the end zone for 6. From Bradford.
Nelson Aguilar, he finished his route. He matched the
frustrating season.
Oh, that Sam Bradford didn't see him hustling one of their guys off late. He could have snapped it and got a free play.
The play fake finds the open man, Zach Ertz, touchdown. .22 yards after they started this drive at their own 47-yard line. And just like that, an extra point away from a tie game.
Complete.
And you remember them in St. Louis. They were there for 28 years, and now they have been in Arizona as long as they were in St. Louis, 28 seasons.
And old Michael Bidwell's getting it done out there. You know, since they got that new stadium and all those sellouts and all that additional money, they have a little play money now.
First and 15, going and getting free, wide open is Jordan Matthews on a coverage breakdown. So for the moment, a little bit of oxygen left for Philadelphia on a 77-yard catch and run.
1st and goal for Philly up the middle. Ryan Matthews battles his way through for the touchdown. Eagles strike first. Philadelphia makes it look easy.
Reach for the Eagles, but here, how about a touchdown run from 4 yards out?
Well, listen, he had 5 carries.
Carry of the ball game.
Yeah,
have the time to change anything. We're going to maintain that pace. We may do a few things here differently, maybe tweak it a little bit, but not much at all.
First carry for DeMarco Murray up the middle, 1st down and more. Being chased by Brandon Merriweather, and Murray will take it all the way 54 yards for a Philadelphia touchdown.
Ran motion across the formation, got some players out of position, and then well blocked up front. The most important thing is allowed DeMarco Murray to get his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. Just a little inside zone. Jonathan Casillas late squeezing down, and that's a huge hole for DeMarco Murray.
His longest run of the season, 54 yards, his 6th rushing touchdown.
Action. They're not going to allow Sam Bradford to keep the ball and run, but he's going to drop back and hit the quick play action.
Longest career reception for Ertz. Now Sproles cuts to the outside to the end zone. Touchdown.
That's very un-Eagle-like.
Right. Bradford looking end zone. He throws. Touchdown. Jordan Matthews.
Just the attrition on the defensive side of the ball. You know, the depth of talent has been exposed with the injuries on that side.
1st and 10 from the Philadelphia 14.
Hey, 5-9! Hey, 5-3!
Empty backfield. Vereen slot to the right. Manning hit as he throws, and it is picked off. And taken back by Walter Thurman, the former Giant. Looking behind him, but he will not be caught. So Thurman takes it all the way for an Eagles touchdown after Manning was hit by Connor Barwin. And the Eagles are on the board once again as they have tied the score.
Boy, Eric Flowers had all his weight forward, head forward. That was easy for Connor Barwin to get around him. And this is going to be kind of lost on this play. But Miles White, with just an incredible effort to try and make this tackle. He came from a long way. Comes up just a little bit short on Walter Thurman.
1st and goal for the Eagles from the Giants 3. Bradford 7 for 7 on this drive to the end zone. Make it 8 for 8. 2nd touchdown today for Jordan Matthews.
Yeah, it's just a matter of attrition right now. There's so many injuries in this Giants secondary. Jaron Hosley's in now trying to cover. The one guy you can't allow to beat you is Jordan Matthews. He's one of your red flag guys at this point in the field. Jordan Matthews and Zach Ertz. That's an easy throw catch for Sam Bradford.